All right. So what's your name?
My name's Phillip Taylor.
Philip. How old are you, Philip?
I'm 36.
26?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your current situation? You're homeless out here?
I'm homeless yet.
How did you end up on the streets?
I was in the British Army. I went to Iraq and Afghanistan. After my second tour of Afghanistan, I had PTSD. I started drinking heavy, and I ended up getting to a fight one night. I bottled someone and ended up getting done for GBH. I went to prison. While I was in prison, my relationship fell apart, and when I come out of prison, I ended up homeless.
Right. So you served the army, yeah?
Yeah.
How long was you in the army?
I was in the army 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
Wow. When did you leave the army?
I left in 2007.
2007. Okay. What was the reason?
Medical discharge,
Medical
PTSD,
discharge.
yeah.
Okay, so when it came to medical discharge, what was it like? Did you receive any money?
I didn't receive no money. I get a war veteran's pension now, though.
Okay. So you're living off that?
Well, actually, it goes to my kids, it goes to my ex. For my children, it goes direct to her bank account to pay for my children.
So left the army, and then was you homeless then, or everything was okay?
No, I went back to my missus and kids and that, and I got a job working on the railways. But then, like, my PTSD would kick in. I'd have night terrors, and I'd end up drinking. When I'd get really bad, that's when I'd start drinking heavy, and you know, rather than do it around my children and the missus when I was drinking, I'd leave. And I'd say to my missus, well, I'm doing the right thing, and I, because I'm not doing it around the kids and that. But she would turn around and says, well, don't you think it's bad that you're not with your kids because the kids love you? You know what I mean? So it was affecting the kids even though I wasn't there.
Right. So you went to prison. What was that like?
Where I was used to having a routine, having discipline, a set time to eat, a set time to wake up. It was easy for me personally, because it was like a military setting sort of thing, you know.
Right. So how long did you kind of like serve in there?
I got 5 years, so I'd done 2.5, but I got recalled 3 times on that sentence.
Cool. What was that for?
Just not going probation and things like that.
Oh, okay. Did you have any regrets?
About what?
You know, like, I was in prison. Did you regret anything?
Well, yeah, I regretted doing what I'd done to the fella. I regretted, you know, it's weird because the reason I suffer with PTSD, I was out on patrol and I was meant to be on point, which is the lead man, and I was meant to have the IED detector, but I had a poorly foot, so my friend offered to take my place, and he got blown up by an IED. And I lived with that, blaming myself. And while we was out there, we had 2 weeks left, and his wife gave birth to his child, and he never got to see his child. And I can't blame myself for that. So
sad, man. So do you feel like if he was in his position, that would have been you? That was, you know.
yeah, I said it should have been me. It should have been me.
Yeah. When that actually happened, how did you feel, man? Did you cry?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I cried.
So it's kind of like affected your like mental health.
Yeah, yeah.
So how do you survive out here? What do you do to survive?
Yeah, by kind people, donating food, giving me money. If I get enough money, I manage to get in a hotel at like a cheap B&B. But yeah, there's a lot of kind people out here.
Yeah. So how do you usually receive it? Just like by begging?
Yeah, just begging. You know, I sit there with my sign. I don't ask people for money. It's up to them.
Can I see your sign?
Yeah.
Right. So how does it usually go for you? Does it go well, or not
It
really?
depends. Some days are better than others. You know, I always get enough to get by, but some days I get enough to go in a B&B. Some days I don't. But yeah.
Okay. So when you receive the money, what do you kind of like do with it?
Like I said, I'm an alcoholic, and I buy beers with it, food with it. If I get enough, I go to a B&B. You know, just things like that.
Okay. Have you received any help when it comes to your alcohol addiction?
I'm waiting to go into a detox place at the moment. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, I'll hear something back from that.
That's good, man. Do you take any other drugs?
No. Well, I smoke a bit of weed, but like no hard stuff.
So alcohol's your go-to, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How do you feel when you don't, kind of like have alcohol?
I end up shaking, puking, I get nervous, sweating. So yeah.
So when you're out on the streets, is it dangerous? What kind of things do you go through?
Well, I've actually woke up to people trying to piss on me. I've been attacked. Yeah. There's some people who actually sit and talk to me who are nice, but then there's also people who want to give me abuse and try and attack me. So.
Yeah. Okay. So when that usually happens, what goes through your mind?
I just, it makes me upset because like usually people look down at homeless people like they must be bad people because why would they be on the streets? They're scum, da da da. But I usually sit there and see like on a Friday and Saturday night the so-called everyday normal people of society. They're the ones who go out, cause the trouble, get fighting, urinating in doorways, causing the NHS problems more than the homeless people do.
Yeah. So the problems are caused by people who are not homeless.
A lot of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the time, yeah.
Wow. That's crazy, man. So you mentioned you had kids. How many kids do you have?
I've got 3.
3.
Yeah.
How old are they?
My daughter's 23 this year, my son's 19 this year, and my youngest boy is 11.
Okay, that's nice, man. Do they know you're out here on the streets?
No, I haven't told them.
When was the last time you spoke with them?
About 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time, man. If you could send them a message, what would you say to them?
Chelsea Lee, I love you, girl. Keep doing what you're doing in college. Reese, you're a good lad. Keep looking after your mum. She's a good woman. And Alfie, just be yourself, mate. enjoy your childhood.
Sweet, man. Do you miss them?
Of course I do. Yeah, they're my babies.
Do you have any other family out here?
No.
No. Just your ex-partner?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she know you're out here on the streets?
She does, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So you have no communication with her?
No.
No. Are you allowed to see your kids?
Yeah, if I get the chance to, but I don't want them to see me like this. But if I sort myself out, she wouldn't stop me seeing them.
Yeah. Like, what do you feel like you need in order to like kind of get you in a position where you can, get back on your feet and
just housing, and then help with my addiction, and then get back into work.
Yeah. Do you feel like your addiction is preventing you from kind of like getting to that position?
Yeah.
Any help at all? When it comes to, like housing?
Yeah, like them army charity Safa, they're meant to be sorting that out again, but it seems like they're dragging their heels. So.
How long have you been waiting for that?
Well, it's only been like a couple of weeks, so not too long. But
yeah. Right. Are you originally from London?
No, I'm from Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Yeah.
Right. What's London like? What's London, like been for you?
Yeah, London's been all right.
Yeah, it's been okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you go back to Nottingham?
Nah, it's not for me. No.
Not for you. Are your kids?
No, my kids and ex-missus are in Southend.
South. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, when it comes to work,
yeah.
If you were to get into work, what do you think you could do?
Anything really, but I don't like working indoors. It'd have to be an outdoor job, like construction or back on the railways or something like that.
Okay, so you mentioned you was working on the railways.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can happen with that?
Well, obviously I had drink problems and they breathalyse you randomly, and basically I went out the night before, got breath tested. The next day I still had alcohol in my system, so I got a sack.
All right. How long ago was that?
That was a few years back.
Years ago. Okay. Do you have any like skills or talents?
Yeah, I played the guitar. Yeah, I played the guitar.
Okay. Can you like sing at all?
A little bit.
Yeah. Are you able to give us some?
No. no.
No. If you could have 3 wishes, what would they be?
To get my life back on track. I wish my kids have the best future they can. And, I just wish to be back up there as a normal, productive member of society.
What kind of advice do you have for like anyone who's going through, homelessness or thinking about hitting the streets?
Yeah, try and avoid it if you can. If you do end up homeless, don't give up hope. There are places out there and there are people who will help you. But don't like just ignore people, like other homeless people, because other homeless people will help you. But just be careful out there, you know. So yeah.
Thanks for sharing your story, man. Do you have any last words?
No, not really. But thank you very much for letting me share my story.